Hi everyone, it's been really lovely weather in the UK lately, so I've been out in my garden pretty much every day. I'm definitely a summer girl and I love sunbathing, but I'm also very much pro SPF and anti-sunbeds. So today I thought I'd take you through all of the essential products that I've been using to look after my skin and make sure my skin's looking its best. First up, I'm going to talk about my favourite SPFs. And both of the SPF products I use are broad spectrum, which means that they protect against UVA as well as UVB rays. So they're going to protect you from premature aging as well as really nasty, serious things like cancer. So definitely make sure that your SPF is broad spectrum and has a UVA rating of 4 or 5 stars. And I would also recommend using quite a high SPF for your face. Obviously if you want a tan, you know, you can use a medium to lower one, but for me, just because I really want to look after my face, I don't care much about getting much colour on my face, so I would rather have a pale face and have to put a bit of extra bronzer on than have to worry about, you know, potentially getting Botox or worrying about premature wrinkles in my 30s and 40s. So the best face SPF I've ever tried is this Ultra Sun High SPF 30, and it's specifically for face. I would recommend getting a specific face product because the formula is lighter, it's not going to break you out as badly, and it won't be scented and have other irritants in. This goes so well underneath makeup, and the Ultra Sun brand is a really professional brand with lots of scientific research and backing behind it. They've invested a lot of money in getting the best ingredients and the best formulas for their products, so you can really be safe, assured, and know that the products are going to protect you and your family if you're using them on them. Another brand I love is Hawaiian Tropic. I have the sun lotion in SPF 15, and I also have the After Sun in the coconut papaya fragrance. The SPF is really moisturising, it's just like a body lotion, it's not greasy or sticky, so I really don't mind applying it, reapplying it, and it smells gorgeous, so it makes me really happy actually to apply it. It smells like a tropical cocktail. If you hate the smell of sun cream like a lot of people do, you might like this because it kind of masks that, because it's a really sweet, fruity smell. It's just incredible. The smell is so gorgeous, and the After Sun is quite similarly fragranced. Obviously, you'll know After Sun hydrates your skin and will lengthen the time that your tan will stick around once you've got back from your holiday. So make sure you're keeping your skin hydrated by using your After Sun and drinking plenty of water, and you'll have a lovely tan that will last for a good couple of months when you get back. I know a lot of people like to have a nice tan when they arrive on holiday, and I'm definitely anti-sunbeds, like I might have mentioned earlier, so if you do want a little bit of colour before you go on holiday, please just use a bit of fake tan, don't go on the sunbed. My favourite product for a kind of subtle sun-kissed tan is definitely hands down the Garnier Summer Body. It's just such a foolproof, amazing product to use. It has a really gorgeous fruity scent to it, and I buy the deep sun-kissed look, which is the darker of the two, so I tend to get results a lot quicker. So just apply this like you would a body lotion a couple of days leading up to your holiday, and when you eventually get to the beach you'll have a nice sun-kissed glow, so you won't be feeling really pasty and you'll feel really confident in your bikini. If you want something a bit stronger, I love the San Moritz formulas. They are quite notorious. I suppose they've been responsible for a lot of orange girls over the past few years, but I really like the products. If you know how to use them properly, you can definitely get a great tan out of them. And for the price, I'm not sure whether this is true, but my friend said the ingredients are pretty much identical to Saint-Tropez, except Saint-Tropez is sort of a more diluted, like subtle formula. So with Saint-Tropez you'll get a really smooth, foolproof tan. With this you just need to work a bit harder, but I don't mind doing that because it's a few pounds from body care and I'm not really into tanning that much, so I prefer to just use this. I might actually do a video separately on my fake tanning routine. If you're interested in that, then let me know below. But if, like I said, if you want a darker colour, obviously get the dark San Moritz and you'll be super dark when you get in your bikini, you'll be really confident. I wouldn't really recommend getting a spray tan before you go on holiday, just because the alcohol content in spray tan products is quite high and will really dry your skin out, and you'll know if you've had a spray tan when it breaks down. Your skin really sheds and it looks really scaly and it's really hard to upkeep. About a week and a half or so, depending on what type of spray tan it is, it starts to break down and you look like a reptile, and you have to get in the bath and scrub and scrub and scrub until it all comes off. Obviously not an ideal position to be in when you're on holiday, especially if your skin is sore from being out in the sun. So please try to avoid spray tans and just give yourself a little DIY one at home. When it comes to fragrance, I'm not too fussed on holiday. I tend to just use some refreshing light body mists. So I have a couple here to show you. The first one is this Tahitian holiday from Avon. I have this Impulse Tease and the Soap and Glory Mist You Madly. This is more of a floral scent, whereas these two are extremely fruity. So depending on what you like, they're all quite light and girly, and I think most people will like them. And if I'm going out in the evening on holiday, I do still like to wear a perfume. My favourite perfume for spring and summer is the Vera Wang Lovestruck. I'm not sure about the newest edition, the Lovestruck Floral Rush. I've not smelt that, but I've heard negative reviews about it. I'm not sure what it smells like, so I'm not going to give my opinion, but the original is definitely gorgeous. It is floral, but it's also a bit fruity. I am definitely a fruity girl when it comes to fragrance, but this is just a nice, delicate, light fragrance that is not too heavy. I don't really want to wear a really strong fragrance on holiday, and especially if you're wearing a nice smelling after sun, you don't really need to. So I just like carrying, obviously I can't carry this, but I like bringing this perfume along with me, which leads me on to my next essential, which is my Travalo. And obviously I can't lug this around in my bag or put it in my suitcase, that'd be ridiculous. So I can just pop a little bit into my Travalo and know that I have some perfume with me if I want to wear something a bit more lasting than body spray. When it comes to makeup, I just think it's best to keep it really simple. I prefer to spend as much time out in the sun as possible with my friends or sunbathing, reading a book, and I'd much rather spend 5 or 10 minutes just doing a really natural, simple makeup. So my favourite face product is the Garnier BB cream, and it was last summer as well. I still love this, and this is the same bottle. I think it's going to run out in the next month or so, but considering I've had it for a year, it's done really well. It's lasted ages. It is a 50ml bottle, so that probably explains why, but It's really good value for money, and I love this because I use it as an all-in-one. I don't find I have to layer on products, and I get a really nice light coverage. I just get, you know, an even skin tone, and then I can go in with a concealer to conceal any dark circles or blemishes. In terms of products for lips, I just love really simple stains and tints and easy products that you can apply with your fingers and straight from the bullet and just be good to go. I love these Revlon Just Bit and Kissable Balm stains. Everyone loves them, but especially for summer because they're nice and moisturising, but they'll also leave a stain, so you don't have to be constantly reapplying all day. And I think the formula is good enough to dab a little bit on your cheeks as well if you're really in a rush and you just want a multi-purpose product. Another lip product that I would recommend is this Sleek Pout Polish in Pink Cadillac, and this has an SPF 15 in it too, so you're protecting your lips at the same time but just giving it a nice pink tint. And there's lots of different colours in the range if you want to check them out, and they smell delicious too. And if you're really keeping it simple, a great lip balm that I've used for years and years and continue to love is the Carmex, particularly the cherry flavour. For obvious reasons, it smells delicious. And again, this has SPF 15, so you can just keep reapplying it throughout the day and making sure your lips are protected, because it's agony when you burn your lips. So don't forget your lips and use some cherry Carmex because it's really cheap and you can get it everywhere. A few more things that are non-beauty related. Sunglasses. Obviously everyone needs sunglasses, and if you're like me and you lose your sunglasses or break them or sit on them on the couch, Cosmopolitan this month are giving away a free pair of sunglasses with every issue, and there's 3 different styles. There's a Ray-Ban classic type style, an aviator style, and there's also these. I'm not sure what you call this style, but they're much more suited to my face shape than the others are I just mentioned. I just really love big sunglasses because I have quite a big face, so I feel like it just kind of balances everything out. You might disagree, you might think I look like an idiot, but what I do when I'm sunbathing, like I mentioned before, I don't like getting a lot of sun on my face, I don't like really tanning on my face. So I have my big sunglasses and I also have my big sun hat, and I get the mick taken out of me for wearing these because I kind of look like a wannabe Hollywood starlet, but when you're by the pool on holiday it looks kind of cool, I think, just to have a nice sun hat on. This is from Sainsbury's last summer, and my mum has a really similar style one that she got in Sainsbury's this summer, but everywhere sells these straw sun hats. Just ignore people who make fun of you because you're protecting your face but you're also protecting your scalp. I remember specifically when I was a child getting burnt down my parting, and that is really excruciating because you don't think to apply sun cream just along the line of your parting, but it does need it. And when I burnt as a child, brushing my hair was excruciating because I had this really sore burnt scalp. So if you wear your big sun hat, then you're not going to burn on your scalp. And the last thing I wanted to mention, if you're a reader, is a Kindle, and I would definitely recommend you invest in a Kindle if you like to read a lot on holiday. You can store hundreds and hundreds of books on this, probably more books than I could read in a lifetime, so you know that you're just never going to run out of anything to read, and you don't have to lug around a load of books in your suitcase, which is probably the best thing about having one because it's just a really small, lightweight device. I have the pocket size one too, and I think it's just perfect. It fits in most handbags, whether they're small or large, and it's just my perfect beach companion, and I really wouldn't be without it on holiday. So those are all the things that I won't be without this summer. I hope you have a really good time if you are going on holiday. I'm really jealous. I wish it was me, and I will see you in my next video.